When most of us hear the word leadership, we usually think of political officials, CEOs, military commanders, and sometimes even athletes. And while it's true that you need good leadership skills to excel at these occupations, leadership is a valuable skill that everyone from any vocation or background can use for their benefit and the benefit of others around them. Welcome back to the Do More podcast, where we focus on leadership, productivity, and organization. My name is Ben from benribble.com Coaching, again, where our foundational pillars of our coaching program are leadership, productivity, and organization. And today, we're focusing on leadership. Now, let's take a look real quick before we jump into this. What does Merriam-Webster, the dictionary, say leadership is? Well, they have a couple of different definitions. And the first one kind of spells out the office or position of a leader. So anybody who's put in that position. And the second and third definitions are my favorite. Number two is simply the capacity to lead, someone who has the capacity to lead. And number three is the act or an instance of leading, which again points back to the idea that anybody and everybody from any vocation or any background can use leadership skills to benefit themselves or those around them. Effective leadership doesn't come naturally for most of us, though. So there are several methods that I'm going to point out today that you can use to build and refine your leadership skills. So today, our goal is to discover the leader within you. And I have a few techniques to help boost your leadership skills. Number one, always strive for excellence. Part of being a successful leader is your ability to set the bar for others. And you can be a good role model by constantly seeking ways to improve yourself and to aspire to excellence. Set the bar high for yourself, and you can set the bar high for those that you lead. Leadership by example. A hallmark of leadership is excellence, no question. So work on honing your existing skills and developing new ones as you lead. Number two, focus on your vision and set goals, not only for yourself, but for your team. Consider first what you want to accomplish in different areas of your life. We have several different domains of our life that you can focus these goals on. And setting these goals, it's really going to help you achieve your vision. And make sure that it's a very rounded vision. If you focus too heavily on your vocation, then you'll seem out of balance. You need to make sure that you set your vision to a very rounded perspective, to where it's including things like family and relationships, vocation, avocation, all of those different things, so that you're not a one-sided individual. Because none of us are one-sided. That is really the truth there. So set your goals where you are able to periodically measure your performance and progress. And we have some great ideas on what it means to set a goal and what a good goal is. And some of you have heard the SMART, S-M-A-R-T acronym, meaning specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Those are the SMART goals. Now, I have become a fan of Michael Hyatt with the Full Focus Company's new version of the SMARTer goals, and that's something that we'll talk about in a future episode. But so just know that there are ways that we can set up goals to periodically measure the performance and the progress to ensure that they're not just a wish or a desire, that they're actually a goal that we can monitor and move toward attaining. So we also want to make sure that our goals are not too large. We want to break them into smaller goals so that we can celebrate the successes and maintain our motivation and focus and our movement toward achieving the larger goal. We're going to learn to identify and use all of the resources that we have available to us in pursuit of our goals. When we make plans to reach a goal, we always need to work with the resources that we have in our current circumstances rather than developing plans based on resources and circumstances that you wish were a reality. That is a recipe for disaster. Make sure that when you are working on a goal, that the specific spot that you're in right here, right now, that you are using the resources that you currently have available to you, right? In the future, you may have more resources, but not right now. So make sure that the goal is designed for now. And always be willing to refine your plans and your ultimate goal based on your progress as well as your dreams. Your current your current station in life could also impact the goals that you currently have, and those can change as well. So, keep in mind if you are the mother or father of young children, your goals may be different than those with adult children or with no children altogether. You have different demands on your time and different demands on your life. So, always remember that your goals can change based on your circumstances. And number 3, we're going to develop your people skills. Always make sure that you're working on your people skills. Leaders are known for their ability to inspire others to work towards a common goal. So again, a focal point for a leader should be that they are leading people, right? Leading others. And the best way to do that is to develop a common goal and to help inspire others to attain that goal. And to be successful at inspiring others to work with you, it's important that you develop your people skills and your emotional intelligence or your emotional quotient. And I do have a podcast on your emotional quotient. So if you check out the podcasts from our past episodes, then you can definitely check that one out. You're going to want to learn how to listen. A big part of leading is listening to the people around you. And when you're able to listen, that helps to establish a connection and build camaraderie and trust so that others are more likely to follow your lead and really to help you out. Nobody wants somebody who's always talking at them and not listening to feedback or listening to suggestions or constructive criticism. Another thing that you want to do is help others to be their best. Right? One of the ways that you can make sure that you set yourself up for success is to help set other people up for success themselves, right? If that's how you're measuring your success, then you are definitely a good leader, right? If you measure your success by the success of those around you. So part of being a good leader is motivating others toward a positive change. And also always seek input from others when discussing goals and plans to reach your objectives. Give others a stake in the result by seeking their opinion and really giving importance to their opinion. And as a result, they're going to be more motivated to help you achieve your goals as a leader as well. And number 4, be passionate and maintain a positive attitude. Oh, this is so important. Always make sure that you maintain a positive attitude. Nobody wants to be around a Debbie Downer. Nobody wants a leader that is always, like Eeyore, like, oh, I guess we should get started, right? You want somebody who has charisma, who has a little bit of a characteristic and who is positive and has a positive outlook. Most of us take our cues from others in social situations. So if you are the leader and you are putting out negative cues, then your team is going to pick up on that. However, the opposite is also true, that if you teach others to have a positive attitude and be passionate in their efforts by doing so yourself, then it's going to be super easy for them to pick up on that. So maintain an upbeat attitude and give your best effort always to help energize your team so that everyone on your team is able to accomplish more regardless of the circumstances that pop up that surround your team or whatever task it is that your team is trying to achieve. Remember to be positive. So to kind of recap what we talked about today, we're talking about just some skills to help you become a little bit better leader. And those skills that we talked about today, number 1, always strive for excellence. Number 2, focus on your vision and set goals. Number 3, develop your people skills. That's a big one. Number 4, be passionate and maintain a positive attitude. So taking the time to develop your leadership skills can radically increase the amount of success that you experience in all areas of your life. And then these tips that I've just discussed with you can help you to hone your leadership skills so that you can achieve your goals and enjoy really a more satisfying and a more joyful and fulfilled life. Again, leadership is everybody's responsibility. Everybody at some point is going to need to develop these skills that we find within leadership. Now, if you joined me last week on the Do More podcast, you'll know that I rolled out this new and exciting coaching program called the Laser Focused Life. And I am inviting you to be a part of that one-on-one laser focused life coaching. And in that coaching, basically what you'll get is you'll get me working with you one-on-one to help you set your goals, set your objectives, learn how to write and create very efficient and effective goals. And I'm going to help you stay motivated to attain those goals. Now, if you think this is something that might be interesting to you, then I would encourage you to jump over to laserfocused.life. That's laserfocused.life to sign up for a free 30-minute discovery coaching session in which you're going to meet me face-to-face, one-on-one, and we're going to discuss some different things about your past, about your wins, your failures, your hopes, and your dreams. And we're really going to talk about if I'm going to be able to help you through the coaching program to achieve and maintain success in your work, but more importantly, in your life. And so if that's something that you're interested in, definitely head over to laserfocused.life and sign up for the free 30-minute discovery coaching session. Now, friends, thanks again for hanging out with me on the Do More podcast. As always, remember to make today a great day.